Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm like, what word am I looking for? Who knows? Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're gonna have a good time. And if not like good, at least hopefully a little funny. I'm really hoping that I get some giggles out of you today. If not, a full-on belly laugh. Like, that is what I live for, is a little bit of laughter. Honestly, I would love to make you full on laugh every time we hang out, but I will settle for a giggle. I will settle even for like a little smile. For those that are really hard to get a laugh out of, I will settle for a smile. Make sure that you don't have tight clothes on, because I want you to really be able to embrace the laughter today, because that's what we're going to be talking about. Go ahead and empty your bladder, because I don't want any accidents happening, all right? I don't want any accidents. And was totally not planning on sharing this, but here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and embarrass myself, because I'll be honest, I don't care if you're laughing with me or at me. I just want you to be laughing. So here is an opportunity for you to be laughing at me. Me and my friend back in the day in junior high, we loved to prank call people. We thought it was hilarious, especially, it didn't matter if you answered or if your answer machine picked up. We would leave you messages on your answer machine. And this is before cell phones. You could call people, block your number, and I'm sure they knew it was us. And if not, if they're listening today, you're gonna know now. So we are making phone calls, and we're in her kitchen, because back then you didn't always have cordless phones that you were working with. Sometimes you were attached to the cord. So we're attached to the wall. We can only go so far. I should have went to the bathroom before I made this one call. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I said, because it may be a little inappropriate. It's not like bad, but it's just so dumb. All right, so I'm like, said some blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you can call us back at 1-800 something, and peed my pants. Which made it more funny. Made it more funny, okay? Because for some reason, peeing your pants at that point in my life was not embarrassing. It was hilarious. So, yes. So then we had to clean up pee off our kitchen. Thank God it was in the kitchen, though, right? Not on the carpet. So maybe that's why. Okay. Anyway, so I hope that we are starting off this today's episode with some laughter. So, question for you guys. Question is, all right. let me get myself together now. Question for you guys. When you are watching TV and something funny happens, are you a full-on laughter kind of person? Like, fully embrace the laughter and give into it? Do you kind of chuckle, giggle, snicker, like, or just kind of smile? Like, do you find, it's humorous, you kind of smile, but you don't full-on give into the laugh? We used to watch Funniest Home Videos when I was little at my mom's, and she would full-on cackle at those people. And I can remember, I don't know if I did not laugh. I guess I maybe didn't find it super funny when people hurt themselves. I do now. I don't know why I think it's funny for people to hurt themselves now in person, but I think it was more cringy to me and less humorous when I'm watching it happen on TV. But when I got married, I realized that Trey does the same thing, like full-on belly laugh at some funny stuff on the TV. He used to make comments and be like, well, I thought it was funny. I'm like, I thought it was funny too. I just don't full-on belly laugh at what's happening on the TV, because it's not like, I guess I have a disconnect because it's on the TV screen and not like happening right in front of me. I think that might be it. Maybe it's the disconnect that happened to somebody I don't know, and it's more funny when I'm around people. I don't know. Like, yes, I thought it was funny. Boy, I thought it was funny. You just couldn't hear me over your knee slapping, belly laugh over there. So I do laugh, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I just don't full on get cracked up. And I guess really until someone else does. I don't know. Or unless it happens in my face. Another good question is, do you catch other people's laughter? Like, if other people are laughing, do you then laugh? Like, is it contagious? Like a yawn. When people yawn, you yawn as well. But I can get caught up in it, right? Your girl I do love a good laugh, especially when other people laughing. And so, have you ever started that where you start laughing and you just cannot stop? It's just like, some of you out there might do this when you're tired, when you're delirious. See, I think that there are two kind of tired people. There are either cranky tired people or like deliriously happy tired people. Maybe it's yeah. So I've seen it happen. We've taken youth trips before, really long youth trips, and you're in the vehicle for so long, and then somebody can start laughing and their whole vehicle will be laughing, and we don't even know what's funny. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's funny, but we just will laugh for hours about nothing. Honestly, I do this with my girl Chelsea. But here's the thing, is we're both a little loud, we're both a little sassy, we're both a little weird and ridiculous. So it's dangerous when we get together and one of us gets going, because then the other feeds off of it and it's just chaos. And just so you guys know, giggle was my first word, like real word, outside of like mom, whatever. And so giggle was my first word. So yeah, I was born to laugh, and I think to make people laugh, it lights me up. I just enjoy it. So whether you're laughing with me or at me, you're welcome. I'm like, you are welcome, okay? Because if you're laughing, then honestly, I am helping you with your health. Like, I'm making you a healthier person. So it's science. It's science. We're going to look at it. Okay, so the Mayo Clinic released an article titled Stress Relief from Laughter. It's no joke. See what you did there, Mayo Clinic. I see you. So when people say laughter is the best medicine, we need to realize that it's actually true, that it is medicine. It benefits our whole self, and bonus, it's free. Now, you can't pay to go to comedy clubs or to go see a comedian, and that's not necessarily free, but laughter itself is free. You don't have to pay anybody to laugh. It's fun, it's easily accessible, and you can even force a smile and a laugh if you need to. So let's do that. Let's practice. Let's practice the forcedness of smiling. So go ahead, lift the corners of your mouth. Come on, if you show your teeth, some people are not teeth smilers, and that's fine. You don't have to show your teeth. But if you are a full-on smiler and you use your teeth, come on, smile, laugh, even if it's forced a little bit and fake. Come on, laugh with me. And maybe you have a boisterous laugh. Maybe you have a maniacal one. I don't even know if I can do that. What's your best maniacal laugh? I feel like I should. I feel like I sound like Count Dracula or something. Moving on, let's check out the benefits of laughter. First off, it helps fight stress. Who is not a little stressed out right now? Let's be real. Who is not dealing with at least a little bit of stress in this season of life? So when you are feeling super stressed, deep breaths and laughter. A good rollicking laugh session can leave you feeling relaxed. It stimulates circulation and helps you relax your muscles. It increases your intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates vital organs like your heart and your lungs, and releases those feel-good endorphins. Yes, friends. So that increase of circulation and blood flow then actually help in aiding your heart to function better, and it helps protect your heart. So along with relieving stress, it also builds your immune system. And who doesn't need a good immune system in this pandemic that we're living in? It increases our immune cells and infection-fighting antibodies. Who knew that laughter did so much? Really? Like, stress makes your body sick and laughter makes your body strong. Ooh, yes. Okay. Let's try to be intentional in our lives about paying attention to when we're stressed and why we're stressed and what's causing our stress and how we can de-stress. Let's practice some deep breaths. And you can just let that lead into a little bit of laughter. Whatever you need to do. Okay, laughter can also help those who deal with depression and anxiety. We don't normally want to laugh when we're depressed or anxious, right? But if we can force it or find a way to start up some laughter in our lives, we really need to be intentional about making that happen. Most of the time when we feel down, we don't want to listen to things that are funny. We don't want to watch something funny. We don't want to be around anybody that's being funny. but it can actually be beneficial to us if we can kind of force ourselves into that place of laughter. It can also benefit those who struggle with anger, right? It's hard to be angry when you're laughing. True story. So let's review what we've learned so far. Laughter benefits your physical health by bringing down your stress levels, increasing your immune system, your blood flow, and your oxygen intake. Stimulates your heart and lungs so that they function better, and it helps your muscles to relax. Does anybody have like tight shoulders, like you're always kind of tensed up? And laughter really just kind of lets all of that relax. So nice. It also helps your mental health by, again, relieving stress. Stress affects your physical body, your emotional health, your mental health. And so laughter really benefits in relieving those stress levels. It eases anxiety. It may even help to alleviate depression, and it improves your mood. You're probably going to be in a good mood for laughing, right? So even the Bible tells us in Proverbs 17:22 that a joyful heart is good medicine. So let me just tell y'all, the Lord knows what's good for us, okay? If you were curious about it, the Lord knows, and He knew we would need a joyful heart. He talks about cheerfulness in the Bible. He knows that we need it. So how do we increase laughter in our lives? Don't you worry, friends. I'm going to tell you how to laugh more, all right? I'm going to hook you up with some take-home tips. Are you ready? That's where you say yes right there. Yes, we're ready. All right, start with a smile, right? Like we did earlier. Seriously, something happens in your brain chemistry when you smile. Even if it starts out forced, just smile more. Really, just start smiling more often. You may have to do it when you don't feel like it. Here's the thing, is that we let our feelings dictate a lot of what we do. We can't control our feelings, but we can control how we react and whether we lean into it or whether we kind of boss our feelings around a little bit sometimes. Here is the thing, that in order to laugh more, you may have to do it when you don't really feel like it. But the thing about laughter and smiling is that you can almost shift your feelings to give way to that place of joy and that place of cheer. And so we're going to have to sometimes do that when we don't feel like it. So do it anyway. Start by smiling. Go ahead, smile right there. Hey, shucks. Y'all cute. Y'all cute. Smile at people. Make eye contact and pass along a smile. Fair warning, okay, is that people will not smile back at you sometimes. But you go ahead. You go ahead. Let them see your smile, okay? You got angry, bitter, upset, scared, worried people out there, and they're not going to know what to do with your smile sometimes, okay? Just give it to them anyway. Smile anyway. Make eye contact anyway. Say hello. Whatever you got to do, you never know what that might do for somebody else. So, and jumping ahead here, but it applies to this situation. Don't be easily offended or defensive. So we have to learn to let the little things go. They didn't smile back. How many people would that? Seriously, think about it. If you smiled at somebody and was like, hey, how are you? And they did not respond and they just did not even acknowledge you, how many of us would be angry about that? Right? And we would be so offended. Like, I can't believe them. What's their problem? Yada, yada, yada. We've got to let that stuff go. Like, okay, they were rude to you. Oh, well. We have other big junk happening that we don't need this little crap in our way and, like, pulling us down. That stuff's going to steal your joy. It's going to steal your laughter. It's going to steal your good mood. Don't let people have that. Don't give away your good mood to somebody who's being rude. All right? Hang on to that. Don't let the little things get under your skin. Laugh it off. Literally, laugh it off. Psalm 126:2 talks about counting your blessing. Then our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with shouts of joy. And then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. One of the ways that we increase laughter, that we increase joy, that we increase our good mood is to count your blessings. We want to pay attention to the goodness of God and the ways that He is taking care of us and if you have kiddos out there, those little things where you're like just so excited about what they did, just enjoying your kids, enjoying your animals, enjoying, the sunshine, or maybe you love the rain, like enjoying the rain, whatever it is, but looking for the little things and counting those blessings and really just giving, it says, then our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with shouts of joy. And it says, then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. When we are full of laughter, when we are full of shouts of joy, people pay attention to that because that's the joy of the Lord. We want to make sure that we are stirring up that joy. Have you ever heard a worship leader singing and then you kind of hear them laugh? Right? It's just like they can't help it. They're so full of joy of the goodness of God that they're singing about. And I've experienced that before, where you're just like so excited about what the Lord is doing that you are overjoyed and that laughter just bubbles up out of you. And so finding those places of enjoying God and enjoying His presence. I'm actually reading this book about gratitude by Nancy Lee DeMoss right now, and I really can see how this place of really taking things for granted can steal our joy, our laughter. And we really need to turn up the gratitude in our lives, paying attention to even the smallest things that we take for granted, like a fan or water, like clean water, flushable toilets, air conditioning, like really paying attention and not taking things for granted, but being just thankful in all things. And so another way that we can increase laughter in our life is to look for laughter. If you hear it, find it, right? Hang out in it. Ask some people, like, what's so funny? Now, if it's a private joke or like a had to be there moment, it's all right. Just find another group of laughing people, right? Ask people, what is something funny that's happened to you lately? Or what is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you, right? I shared a story that happened when I was in junior high earlier with you today, and hopefully you got a good laugh out of it. Hang out with people that make you laugh. Y'all know there are those people out there that are just hilarious and dumb, and you can't help but laugh when they're around. And God gave them that gift of humor, and it's for us to enjoy. So find those people that are just hilarious and fun to be around and hang out with those people. So spend some time with those funny, fun, and playful people. And if you are that fun person, don't hold back. Embrace it. Make some people laugh today. I'll be honest. Make yourself laugh. I crack myself up all the time. I'll do something and Trey will mention that I cracked myself up. I'm like, look, homie, if I think I'm funny, then I feel like I'm winning at life, okay? You don't have to think I'm funny. I'm cracking myself up, so I feel like that's what's up. That's happening right now. So laugh with me, laugh at me. I don't care. Just laugh. Now, go on and find something funny and get to laughing. So, a couple of things before I go. Revelation Wellness has a 21-day core challenge that begins September 14th. Let me just tell you about it. It starts with your core. So, there's going to be a physical aspect. The benefits of strengthening your core: reduces back pain, it corrects bad posture, protects yourself from everyday injuries, improves your balance and stability, which helps you as you get older, and it strengthens your entire body to function as God designs. Now, you're also going to pay attention to that spiritual core, right? Where we find and gain our strength in the Lord. So what all do you get in this 21-day core focus? You get devotionals to help you discover the truth of who you are in light of who Christ is at His very core. You get a 21-day RevWell TV workout calendar, 21-day progressive core strengthening education to help you live healthy and whole and free in your body, a 3-week menu plan including breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And y'all, this is good stuff. Access to our private community Facebook group for support, encouragement, and accountability. Facebook live teachings, daily progress scripture, and a core assessment to track and celebrate your progress. Now, I will leave all of that, the links to that in today's description. Also, don't forget that I have our patrons, and you can join them over at patreon.com/gritandwith. That's TREON.com/gritandwit. You can join the Battleground at Home if you want to work out with me at your convenience, in your home or wherever you want to hang out at. You can do that at the link that I leave down below. It's a really weird website, so I'm not going to try to give it to you right here. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Becca D. Caldwell. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Seriously, make sure you like today's video. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend because sharing is caring. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments. Share with me your funniest moment. I want to hear it. Let it be, if it is, oh my gosh, if you can beat the embarrassment factor on mine, please do it. Leave it below or send me a message. I want to hear from you, friends. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll talk to you next week, friends. See you then.